Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Time of Possession. Feels like it's been a minute since we sat down and recorded an episode, but we have a lot of fun stuff happening, when in the next couple weeks. So we're going to jump on here. We're going to give you our NBA playoff predictions, who we think is going to, eventually become champion this season. We are also going to give you a 2026 NFL mock draft. One of my favorite things to do every single year is go through, predict the draft, and get 28 out of 32 picks incorrect. It is the best time of year, in my opinion. I love the hypotheticals of this guy going to that team and everything.
Ryan lives for the draft, if you guys do
I
not
love
know.
the NFL draft. At least the first couple rounds. I tend to study kind of like the first 3 rounds, like those group of players. Once it gets into the later day picks, I'm like, I don't know who the hell these people are, right? Usually the first couple days, I'm like, okay, I can kind of get an idea of what if these guys did a good job or not. And yeah, so first of all, before we begin, boys, how we doing? How's life? It's been a couple minutes since we talked, a week or two, but what's up?
I saw Jared. Got to hang
I
out with
know.
Jared, watch
Yeah.
the Final Four, so that was really cool.
Yeah, we got to watch Michigan put Michigan put absolute belts
Yeah,
on Arizona, which
BTA to
we
Arizona, which
were
I was shocked. Like, so shocked, bro. I thought Arizona was, like, overall the best, like, well-rounded team. And then,
Yeah.
like, Michigan kind of came out of nowhere. They were good, but they kind of fell off in the Big Ten tournament, so I didn't know, like, how they'd be. But, man, congrats to them. It's kind of crazy. We'll just say this real quick, and then we'll get to the draft and everything. But like Dusty May did the exact same thing as Signetti, pretty much, but with basketball. So
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy. Like it's similar, but not because like they came from more high profile schools.
Yeah, I was gonna say one
Um,
one school's Michigan, one school's Indiana, right? So like
yeah.
it's
hmm
but yeah, I get what you're
And the
saying.
transfers came from like bigger schools too. Like I feel like Indiana, he brought a lot of people over from like his mid major and
yeah.
everything. So
Yep.
yeah. But that was crazy. So yeah, it was cool to see Jared, and yeah, now I'm back.
Nice.
Got to be in Fresno for a bit. It was nice.
All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, boys. I think we're gonna start with the NBA and then do the mock draft. I know that we got, things to do, places to be, lives to live and everything. But let's jump into it. Round one of the NBA playoffs. The playing games start. I don't know if you guys want to discuss the playing games
We
all
can.
that much. I don't think they matter. I don't think that. I mean, no NBA play-in team has ever made it past round one ever, so I don't think it really
I thought
matters
the
all that
Heat
much.
have.
Especially, huh?
Have the Heat
Did they?
before? I feel like they have.
No, not when
No, I
they
don't think
were
so.
a play-in team.
Not when I was playing games.
Okay.
Pretty sure. I mean, you could look it up.
Wait.
I don't think so though.
Wait, no. Didn't we beat the
You
Wolves in the
talking about the
play-in?
bubble?
Wait, we beat we beat the Wolves in the play-in, and then we beat
No.
the Grizzlies, and then we beat the Warriors. We made it to the finals, and then got swept by
Oh
Denver.
yeah, I remember that. That was like what, like
3 years ago.
4 years ago?
I think.
3 years ago?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the play-in against the Wolves. We beat them.
Dude, I remember like going to a story, having that on the rate, like on the Bluetooth, like driving around, like listening to the playoff games. Yeah. When the Grizzlies were actually like really good
Yeah, and then we,
for a sec.
when Jaw was fine in
Yeah,
the
we were
West.
the 7. We were the 7. We were the 7, and we beat the Grizzlies, right?
And then we beat the
And they
Warriors.
were the Grizzlies too.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then that we lost to Denver in the conference finals, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think we might be the
Good
only
job,
team to
Jared.
do it though. Let's just be real. The 7 and 8 seed in the West. It's who's the 7 right now? Is it Phoenix?
Yes, it's Phoenix, and they'll be going up against Portland.
Okay, so Phoenix wins that. Clippers, Warriors. I think the Clippers are just better.
The Warriors just
Steph
too
Curry
old.
playing game legend though, right? I would guess probably the Clippers get the 8 seed. Again, though, I don't think it matters. I don't think any of these teams are taking down the Thunder or the Spurs in round one, right?
No.
Um, so I think that's pretty set in stone. We'll talk about the 4 and the 5 and then the 3 and the 6 because I think those are actually going to be good playoff series. Let's start with our Lakers, who are the 4 seed. I remember last time we were on the pod, we were super optimistic about the season and how we are going. We're the 3 seed, we're rolling, and since then, it's like everything has gone wrong. Luca is probably out for the year. Austin Reeves is probably out for the year. I know that Luca's supposed to rejoin the team on Friday, I guess, after going over to Spain. I don't think,
He's
guys.
still
I
not
think
gonna
we're
be
cooked.
ready.
I think we're cooked.
We're
I
pretty
think.
screwed, bro. Like Braun's not gonna like be able to carry us. Like, and if DeAndre Ayton can step up, maybe, but I don't see it. Like, we don't have enough scoring options. Luke Kennard would have to go crazy. Rui would have to play really well. Like, everybody would have to play a lot better. I don't know.
So
Yeah,
it's a 4 to 6 week thing for both of them, and I think it's only been 2 weeks so far. I
Yeah,
feel like, or at least by the
might
time
be less for Luca.
by the time the playoffs start, so like they'll have this whole week to rest. By the time the
I
game one is, it'll be 2 weeks since the injury. So, and the series will at least go for a week, probably, maybe a little bit longer. But I
I
think
have heard. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this. Yeah, I know it's not looking great. I just feel like if we can make it a long series, there is a possibility Luca and or Reeves could make it back for game 6, 7, and we take it from there. It's a possibility. But yeah, Tyler's right.
If they come back,
Everybody would have, like, LeBron would have to basically turn into 2018 Cavs LeBron.
Luke Kennard, which he has had some big games, like it's possible, but like he'd have to go crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Bronny off
I
the bench started scoring all of a sudden lately, so maybe he goes crazy in the G League, so it was bound to happen. But I don't
yeah.
see it. I don't know, man.
So what I've been reading is the earliest Luca could rejoin the team is game 6 of this series. For Austin Reeves, it's probably the second round, game 1. If that. And that's like the most optimistic it can be. I just think the Rockets take care of business in 5 or 6 and our season's over and you live for next year and
They have a
we
really good team.
see, yeah, I mean, we see what we do in the off season. I hope your guys' Dodger ownership makes some changes in the front office because
Oh, they
I'm.
will. They
You
will.
can give Rob Pelinka some credit, I guess, for saying yes to Nico Harrison for the Luka trade. But like, what has Rob Pelinka really done? You know what I mean? Like,
Not a whole lot,
I've
yeah.
never been a Pelinka guy. Um, and the Rockets have been playing very well, like very good recently. So
He brought in
I
Braun
think,
though.
I think. I thought
yeah, I
I thought
guess
I
Magic
mean,
was still in.
that was Magic.
or
Yeah,
was that
Yeah,
Magic.
I
Magic?
think
Oh, that's still
it was,
Magic. Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
Rob's first order of business was getting AD or if that was what Magic did, then he left. I don't remember.
Hmm.
But I mean, he got us off the. I mean, I know he got us in the Westbrook thing where I don't know. It wasn't his idea. That was LeBron and AD's, idea to get Russ, and then we all know how that went.
yeah. It's also, I mean, it's Rob Pelinka's job, right?
Yeah.
That's his job title, though. We can't. I don't know. You guys, I don't know. Give your final predictions. I'm going Rockets in the next to make it to the next round. But then they would have to go up against the Thunder, so they'd be screwed, I think. Either way, does the NBA reseed or does it
I
just
don't.
go bracket like straight
I
bracket?
I I think it
I
reseeds. I
think it
feel like
just
it does.
does it reseed?
I think it does.
I'll figure it out right now. Uh,
Looking at it like the way it is, I don't.
Because actually,
no, the NBA does not reseed,
oh, okay.
No, I didn't think so. It doesn't look like. Yeah.
Thought
so
they
it would
did.
just be Rockets or Lakers straight up going up against the Thunder in the next round. So it doesn't matter, I think, what happens in this series. The Thunder are going to cruise past whoever makes it through.
Yeah, I kind of wanted us to lose yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, so we wouldn't have to be on the Thunder side. But we went out and
Well, either
took
way,
care of
we
business
would
for
have
some
been the
reason.
5. We wouldn't have been able to fall to the 6.
Would the Wolves have? Would the Wolves have?
Oh, that's
Passed it?
true.
No. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you're right.
The Wolves were too many games
Um,
far
that's
back.
true.
because
Denver took the 3, so
Yeah.
we had to win yesterday. Yeah.
I
okay,
mean, if we
yeah.
won
Yeah, 'cause Denver-
if we won the Dallas game right after the game after Luka and Reeves got hurt, then we would have been the 3 going up against Minnesota. But even so,
And I'm gonna be real. I think we'd lose to Minnesota too.
Oh yeah, 100. I think we
at this point.
Probably.
I don't know.
Especially
I
if
think
they have
Minnesota's, real. I think Minnesota's a sneaky finals like contender. Like I think that they can go all the
They
way.
got some
to be,
dudes off the bench now, bro. I don't know if you've seen Bones Highland and Terrence Shannon. They got some guys that can play for real.
My issue is Ant gonna run out of gas in the conference final again?
when he
Ant, I
yeah,
love you,
if
dog,
he's the
but you
only
got to
one-
have more durability. Can't just gas out at the conference finals.
he's always carrying the load offensively. They don't have another guy. I mean, I guess Jaden McDaniels would be your next guy, but
Julius Randle.
all right, yeah, I mean, my
Julius
thing with
Randle's
Randle
good, bro.
Against us,
is
he
he
was.
my thing
He
with
averaged
Julius
almost
Randle
20
is
this year, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, man. My thing with Julius Randle has just always been I feel like it's all empty calories with him. I don't know. Let's I guess speaking of that, Nuggets and Wolves.
That's going 6 or 7. That's got to go 6 or 7.
It might go 7, yeah. Can I be honest with you guys about my prediction for this whole thing? I think the winner of this first round series is going to be the team that comes out of the West.
You think
And
they're
the
going to
Denver Wolves?
Denver Wolves, the winner of this series.
Right, okay, damn.
Look, we've said it every single
Nuggets
year.
took the Thunder to the limit.
The Spurs and the Thunder?
The Thunder did take them to the limit in the, what was it, second round?
Yep, and everybody else
the
has
Spurs
had.
are gonna have to play the Nuggets after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Joker has also owned Wemby. By the way,
and plus these young Spurs are going in without a lot of playoff experience. You could say the only one is probably Fox with the Beam team. So that's really the only experience and whatnot. But
I think the Spurs are getting bounced in round 2.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
they'll
roll
the first round, but
I think they're getting bounced. I think that you come in here and you are, I don't know, man. Everyone likes Wemby. I like him, I guess. I think that, I don't know. I just, you're talking about playing ethical basketball. Let's do something first in the league before we get to that point. I don't know. It's too young of a team to win the finals.
Yeah.
And maybe because he's a 7'5" freak and we've never seen anything like him, maybe he just breaks all the rules. But usually what happens is you have to go through a couple years of trials and tribulation and playoff troubles before you get to the point where you can win it all or make it to the finals or whatever. The Thunder did that. The Rockets did that. Or not the Rockets, excuse me. The Nuggets did that. Which is another reason I think the Timberwolves could, get to that point because they've been to the conference finals and they've kind of gone through the steps of, losing in the playoffs time after time. Ant is the superstar player, right? I just think that the Timberwolves have that potential. But I would go with the Nuggets in that round.
I will.
I think the Spurs have a lot of really good scorers. They just have a lot of good depth. I feel like too. It's tough.
Yep.
Denver does too. They got some guys also.
I think my Western Conference Finals will be. I'm gonna say Nuggets Thunder, but this time the Nuggets. Jokic goes crazy. He gets revenge for Luka after OKC fans clowned him for getting hurt. Jokic's brothers pull up.
True.
Yeah.
So I'll have the Nuggets in the.
finals. So that's where I was gonna go with it too. I'm gonna have Denver getting out of the West.
Me too.
Now is that enough?
Oh, out of the West. I just meant after those first 2 series.
I'm gonna have Denver getting out of the West.
Damn.
Tyler, who do you have what's your conference finals? Who do you have getting out of the West? Are you going Thunder, Spurs, Nuggets?
I want to
Rockets.
agree with you guys on the Spurs, like having to wait. I get that, yeah, but like, oh man, the Thunder. Denver has actually played them really well this year. I feel like they've been like back and forth like for their series this year. Um, I don't know, man. It's tough. Jeez. Probably probably go with the Thunder. I don't know. 1 seed. Yeah, sure.
No, I mean, dude, they're the best team. Like, it's okay. You know.
It's hard to go against. Yeah. They have a lot of depth as well.
Okay. So we got 2 Nuggets, 1 Thunder. Maybe I should switch to Minnesota just for the parody of it. But no, I'll stick with the Nuggets. But if the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets, man,
Oh yeah,
just
I
remember this.
will be
Remember
all
this
in
right
on
now.
Minnesota. If
We'll
they
be
beat
all in on
Denver.
Minnesota. Yeah,
You guys think Minnesota's beating the Spurs?
They could.
I think Anthony Edwards is
Okay.
a dog.
Wow.
That is Team USA's future captain. You're talking about right there. That's our guy.
Yeah.
Or I guess it
No,
might be Devin Booker at next Olympics. I don't know.
probably.
Probably Booker or Cade or Halliburton if he's healthy, right? Okay, let's move to the East. For playing games, Sixers, Magic.
Magic
Who's the other one?
have just
Don't
been
sleep
so.
on the Hornets, brother.
I think
Hornets
I think the Hornets are scary. Yeah.
They'd have to win two.
But I don't think
I like what they got, but I don't think they have enough. Like they
I
do
do
have a
think they
lot.
beat Miami though. I think they could beat Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be a fun game. For sure.
I hope
Like-
Miami loses just so I can stop hearing my friend, instead of saying Kobe, he says Bam Adebayo whenever he tries to shoot for something, and I just want the Heat to
Disrespectful,
lose
man.
because of that.
Oh, that's horrible.
I
It's
hate
I
it.
like that.
It is.
That is so
Free
disrespectful.
throw,
We're
free throw
playing,
merchant.
dude. We're playing like division,
doing?
and when he tosses a grenade, he goes Bam Adebayo, and I'm like, what did you just say? Like, you're lucky I don't turn the body
That is
cam off
not-
right now.
No,
you're
bro,
you're
no, We're not
lucky.
making that a thing. That's crazy.
Like, you're in the call with 2
First
Lakers
of all,
fans right now, buddy. You better watch your
He's
mouth.
never been known as a scorer either. Dude's always been known as like a defensive guy.
We need
which
Luka
is
to
crazy.
score 90 next season to have this end.
He
Seriously.
can. Dude, that's
Yeah.
the thing. He can. I do think the Hornet, like, I think at this point LaMelo is probably a better player than Bam, right? So the Hornets do have that
They have
advantage.
more scoring. I just think they have a lot more.
And Con Knipple probably going to be rookie of the year, right? Over
Powell's really good this year.
Right.
Tyler Hero, Aaron Wiggins is good, actually too, or Andrew Wiggins. I mean,
I would take the Hornets in that one.
take
I would take the Hornets though.
The Hornets, they
Yeah.
will. And now with
Brandon Miller,
Magic,
Vaughn. You
Magic
got Kobe White now.
with the
What were you saying?
I was gonna say Magic Sixers. The Magic have just been so inconsistent this year.
They've been such a disappointment
Mm-hmm.
when they brought in Desmond Bain. We thought Paolo Banchero was gonna take that next step, and they just
Franz
haven't.
was hurt a lot off and on too.
Yes, was hurt a lot. Maybe they just need a year to kind of gel it together. I would take the Sixers in that matchup, especially if you get like
He's been going crazy to end the season.
yeah, and also I would assume Embiid is gonna play. I don't know what
Probably.
Embiid. He did have appendicitis surgery, just like the unluckiest player in NBA history. Like, what are we talking about? It's like no injuries, and now he's gonna have appendicitis. Like,
Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah.
I don't think, because the problem is with the Magic is they
he's
traded.
he's expected to miss the play-in game. So
Oh,
it's
Dang.
Paul George versus
George
and
Paul.
Tyrese Maxey.
Hey, yeah, hold on. Tyrese Maxey,
Tyrese
Edgecombe.
Maxey, yeah.
They got
Mhm.
some dudes. Oubre.
I just don't think it matters. I just think
Magic
the
are
winner of that game is going to get
Not
killed by the
consistent enough,
Celtics.
though. Yeah, no, they will. Bro, did you
I think
see
the
what
Celtics.
happened on the last day yesterday? the Magic had their whole starters, like everybody playing, and they lost to Baylor Shireman and Ron Harper Jr. and like all of the bench for the Celtics started and destroyed them. Luca
Yeah.
Garza, like crazy.
I'll say one thing. And you say that, Tyler. Like 160 players missed yesterday because it was the final game of the regular season.
Crazy.
And I don't like we've barely talked basketball up to this point in the year of, this NBA season. We've just been talking more football and baseball. If these playoffs are not like absolute cinema, the NBA is in real trouble. Because I don't know if you guys saw, the salary cap is actually going down for the NBA.
Oh, did not know
So
that.
like you can be excited for your new TV deal, but if the cap is going down, that means you are starting to lose money.
Damn.
Because I don't know everything that goes into it, but like star
They have
players
had a lot of
are
problems with that these
missing.
last couple of years.
Star players
The
miss games,
tanking.
national television games, which means less viewers, right?
Mhm.
Kids and kids go to games and their favorite players missing because of load management or whatever. I'm just saying the NBA has a problem.
I'll tell you a perfect example. My friend Rob, he bought Spurs Clippers tickets just to watch Wemby. Wemby was ruled out the day of like an hour before or whatever, and he like sold his tickets. Didn't go.
Yep.
It's
Yep, there
crazy.
you go. I mean, these playoffs better be amazing. Look, a couple years ago, I would say baseball was dying, and then they changed a bunch of rules, pitch clock, shorter bases, did what they did with the shift, right? And a lot of that stuff has helped the baseball, and now baseball, I think, has surpassed the NBA.
Oh, 100%. I am
Yeah, I think
full on
so.
that.
I think yeah.
NFL,
It's
there's
still
rule
king.
tweaks to the
NFL is
NFL.
still king. There's no
NFL
doubt.
changes rules. NFL changes rules every single year. They are constantly doing stuff. Whether it's like replay stuff, just the Guardian caps, even if they look silly, they're doing stuff constantly to change their game. They did the kickoff stuff a couple years ago, and every change they've made has probably worked for the best. I think the replay and the catch stuff is kind of like the stuff, but my point is the smart leagues are adjusting and the NBA is going backwards. And they're doing oh, how can we fix All-Star Weekend? I don't care about All-Star Weekend. Make the
It's
regular season
trash
matter.
anyways.
Like,
Yeah.
Shorten the season so we
I
actually get star players. I don't know.
I want to say this. We obviously don't talk hockey. Hockey is not doing the All-Star game anymore. They're doing every 2 years Winter Olympics and then
Oh,
the
really?
World Cup of Hockey. So every year it's the
Yeah.
Summer
Didn't know.
Olympics, they're doing the World
Thing.
Cup of Hockey, and then every time it's the Winter Olympics, it's the Winter Olympics, and they just have a longer break. That's better. NBA should just, I don't know, maybe do a World Cup of, or FIBA World
They
Cup
should, honestly.
for
Yeah.
their All-Star
Yeah,
break.
they
Just
should do
make it
like
a little
a-
longer.
I mean,
Every
soccer
2
does it.
years.
Baseball, do the World Baseball Classic. Like, why
Even-
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird with
They should do,
baseball.
yeah, like the
It's weird
World
with baseball because, the World Baseball Classic, they're not going to do it in July. They're just not.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, the NBA should do something like that. I agree totally.
Yeah, I mean, the playing tournament's been, not playing, the in-season tournament's been okay. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
terrible. It's been okay, but I don't know. I feel like that should
Yeah.
be the mid-season. Like, if I don't know, if you get I don't know, it's just weird. I think to
Yeah, I'm
me,
with you.
NBA is fourth right now because for me it's NFL, MLB, and hockey has surpassed NBA for me. That's just my opinion.
You guys want to even, I don't know if that, I mean, I think the hockey thing's kind of a hot take. But for me, golf has surpassed the NBA. I was glued to the Masters this past weekend. It was awesome.
That's
And
crazy.
I mean, I was texting y'all in the group chat about it, and then I realized instantly these guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
I
and they haven't
thought you
watched
were
all
my
the
dad.
highlights.
I thought you were
watched
my
some
dad
of
when you
it,
texted
not
that.
gonna
I was
lie.
like, what?
No?
I watched some of it, and I had a friend that was trying to get me to watch yesterday, and I was like, I just don't care enough. I don't know. I don't.
Here's my thing, Tyler. You got
It's
the
cool
three
though.
of
No,
you.
it was fun. It was
No,
cool.
when I move back, the three of us are going to go golfing,
Oh,
and then you
I
will
don't
like
mind.
golfing.
I don't
you
mind
will
going golfing.
understand.
I don't mind
Dude,
going
I
golfing.
Dude,
cannot
you
hit
have
for
s-
crap. It always goes like sideways. I don't know why.
you'll have
It's
such a appreciation for the sport, and
I always do
it's
driving
just
ranges out here and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's
Like aqua golf.
there's the one
Yeah.
right by Children's Hospital here. We can go hit balls and
we
whatnot.
should we
Hit
should.
some balls.
Yep.
All right, let's get back to the East playoffs.
Yeah, you're right.
For the East, man, I don't know. It's a good thing that Cade came back for the Pistons, and he looks good after that collapsed lung. Because if he did not, I would say that Boston has a cakewalk to the finals.
Yeah.
Now I'm not sure. I'm not sure because Cade looks really good. He came back from a collapsed lung faster than any human being ever. And he looks awesome.
Cade Cunningham is an X-Men. He's a mutant. I think we just need
He
to.
is he's going to be our point guard for Team USA, pretty sure, in the coming years, as long as he stays healthy and everything. Him and Hallie will be running the backcourt, and then or the front court, backcourt, whatever. Cavs, Raptors.
Cavs.
I don't
Cavs.
really care.
The
Like
Raptors are good though.
I care because of my friend Evan's self-esteem. Because if not, he is going to be depressed, and he's
is
only
he a
gonna.
Cavs fan?
He is all like Cleveland, Guardians, Browns,
Poor guy.
Cavs, and then Blue Jackets for hockey.
Okay,
and Ohio
let him
State.
know that he's gonna get. Here's what's gonna happen for him. You can let him know this from me sincerely. The Cavs are gonna look really good against the Raptors. They're gonna beat them in like 5 or 6, and
And they're gonna
then
get worked.
you're gonna get to round 2 against the Pistons, and James Harden is gonna go 0 for 7 from 3 and score 9 points in a critical moment. That's what's gonna happen. Donovan Mitchell could go crazy. Maybe if both of the bigs are
Mobley.
healthy for them,
Jared Allen.
they could actually be kind of scary.
They will be, I think.
With both bigs, yeah. But I think Jalen Duran,
Don't sleep on
Duran.
yeah. Durant, yeah.
Jalen Tyson as well.
Oh, there you go. I mean, look, dude, I just think that the Pistons are going to run through their side of the bracket to the Eastern Finals. I don't trust the Cavs at all. I trusted them more without James Harden on the roster. Now James Harden's on the roster, so I don't care. Like it's not going to do it. It's
No,
not
he's a
moving
defensive
the needle for me.
liability for sure. And the Pistons play great defense. That's one thing with that series.
Yes. And weirdly enough, for the Pistons, when Cade went out, it was kind of like a silver lining thing for them. When he went out, they
Dennis
struggled.
Jenkins going.
They struggled for a minute there, right, to kind of figure out the offense because their whole thing was, if Cade's gone, who else is going to generate offense with the ball in their hands? And they kind of did figure that out with him out. Now he comes back and they look better. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
And,
I have more faith in the Pistons
got
now
more
than I
dominant.
did. And as a last hurrah, I might pick them to make it out of the East in my Michigan for
It'd
my
be
last
nice.
Michigan.
I don't want to see Boston in the finals.
I don't either.
I mean, great season for them
Hawks-
when it was supposed to be a lot. Like, I'm not gonna deny the job that Missoula did as head coach and Jaylen Brown, obviously, and the rest of the team. But like, Lakers fan first.
Dude.
We don't want to see you win another title, bro. We gotta catch up.
Yeah, we do have to catch up. Also, I think Jaylen Brown should get MVP votes just
100%.
for the way he's.
Yeah, I agree.
But he probably won't. He probably won't, or he'll be like 5th or 6th on the ballot, right? For the Knicks and Hawks, it's kind of weird because I know the Knicks are the better team, but I think the vibes are just like for the Hawks. It's like, man, I'm surprised we're this good. And then for the Knicks, it's like, man, what a disappointing season this has been.
Like they were
I can't
supposed
believe
to
we
be,
fired our coach. And now we're worse.
They were supposed to be the team this
Dude.
year because the
I
East
don't know.
was so wide open.
I don't know if either of you did with me, but I remember when we did our season predictions, I picked the Knicks out of the East.
I did too. I did.
I think
Yeah.
I did as well.
I think all three of us picked the Knicks out of the
did.
East, and
It's a curse.
Sure.
It's a curse.
now
We curse
Now,
the Knicks.
there's potential for the Hawks to upset them in round 1.
Possibly.
Here's my thing with the Knicks.
That's a
I don't have
bad
the balls
draw.
to do
That's
it,
a
though.
bad
Their
draw for them.
their
That's
father
going to be interesting.
their father Trae Young is not on the team anymore. So, Trae Young kind of owns the Knicks in his career.
Doesn't matter, bro.
But,
This
like-
Hawks team is scary, man. Jalen Johnson's really good, bro. You have CJ McCollum, who's like the fourth, fifth scoring option, and he scores like 20 plus sometimes. Just randomly.
NBA
Like,
analyst CJ McCollum
Dyson
took
Daniels
off the
gets triple
glasses.
doubles. Jalen Johnson gets triple doubles. Big
Yep.
O's pretty. He's took a big step forward this year. I feel like they're
Mhm.
really good. I've watched a lot of like the Hawks games, honestly, like randomly.
Can
Just
I
'cause,
say
like, I had a bunch of them.
Hawks?
Fantasy.
Hawks sneaky Giannis destination would be Atlanta.
Hmm.
It's still in the
They're one
East.
piece away.
I know, but that's
Yeah,
the,
it's still in the East. I don't know. I just don't know if the Bucks would do that because you know.
yeah. They'd want you. You
don't
need
know.
to get everything you can for Giannis.
Hurt their chances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all that being said, I think the Knicks probably still win it in like 6, right?
Yeah.
But then you're getting curb stomped by Boston in round 2. Sorry.
Unless
If Tatum's back, Tatum
unless
keeps
the Knicks gets them again,
jumping in.
unless the Knicks get the Celtics again, dude. Which, I mean, we'll see.
I guess, but dude, I don't know. For my conference finals, I'm going. It's the Pistons and the Celtics for me, and I'm gonna go with Detroit to make it to the NBA Finals.
I will as well. I'll just go. I'd like to see
Out of
somebody
principle.
new.
Yep.
So Detroit and Denver.
I will have Detroit and Denver as well. And then Tyler, are you gonna go Pistons, Celtics, or would you go Knicks? Surprise Knicks still? Hawks? What are you thinking?
Definitely Pistons. And then, oh man, I'd love to pick that Hawks upset. Honestly, I don't love the Knicks. I really have, but I mean, they finally like have a chance to now. So, and they won the what was it called, the NBA Cup too,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
they? Or they lost.
Oh,
to-
But like the cup
No,
doesn't really
they won.
matter towards winning
No,
the
I
whole
know.
thing.
I'm just saying, yeah. But they faced up against the Thunder and they beat them, which was like crazy. So, or was it the Spurs? It was the Spurs.
It was the Spurs. Yeah,
I don't
they faced the Spurs.
Spurs, yeah. Yeah. So, man, I don't think I can go with the upset as much as I feel like they could. That's kind of like the Timberwolves. Those 6 seeds on both sides are
Yeah.
very
Those damn
scary
6
teams.
seeds. Shakes fist.
Don't be surprised if it does happen. Just, yeah,
We won't
I
be.
agree. Like, but I'll go Knicks, I guess. Knicks, Celtics, and probably have the Celtics beating them. Yeah, they got Tatum back now and everything, and they look really good. And they got other guys off the bench that are starting to really like step up too towards the end of the season. So, and then Pistons, yeah, I guess I'd have the 2-1 seeds. Very boring, but it'd be Pistons Thunder.
Okay. So your NBA champion would be Tyler. The Thunder again? Repeat?
Wait, what? Ooh, man.
Or another new champion in the Pistons?
I mean, I'd love to see the Pistons like knock them off. I think they have a really well-rounded team. Man, are they like 1 year or 2 away though? Like, is this their first year kind of getting all into it and everything and being like, oh shoot,
Yep.
you know?
Potentially.
Thunder go back to back, I guess, because why not? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Jared? Nuggets, Pistons?
Could try to think fast here.
Going Denver?
I'm playoff experience. I'm going Denver in 6. Respectable 6.
Um,
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna.
Pistons go 6,
I think. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna change my East pick because of something you said, Tyler, is the experience thing for the Pistons. So I'll go Celtics and I chicken out. Sorry, Jared. I'll go Celtics, Nuggets, and then I think Joker's still the best player in the world. So I'll go Nuggets in 7. Nuggets in 7 over the Celtics. That's what I'll
They
go.
had some fun. They had some fun finals a couple years back. Those were good.
Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is NBA stuff, NBA playoff predictions. We gave you our champions. We all have a West team winning it all.
Yep.
So there's that. And now
West is the better
it
conference.
is time for our 2026 NFL mock draft. This might be our only one we do
Yeah.
up until the NFL draft. I don't know. We'll see. I might fire one up on here and just post it, just me doing my mock draft for funsies. We'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of busy lately, and next week I'm going to be super busy.
I will be out of
Spoil
town
it
for
now,
the draft.
guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the 2026 Time of Possession NFL mock draft. And the way this is going to work is, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to rotate picks. Obviously, Tyler, you're going to get pick 13 because it's your Rams.
Okay, yeah.
Jared, you will get pick 22. I've been doing a lot of stuff, so if you guys are unsure about a certain pick you are going to make, I will do my best to not sway you, but I'll throw in my opinion. I have about 3 players each for each pick here that I would consider, and I'll throw them out into the mix if any of you are stuck. But I don't think that we need to have like somebody
Everybody
designated.
knows he's going 1.
Yeah, we don't need to have somebody designated for the number 1 pick. We know that's going to be Fernando Mendoza, and then we can start. Yes, sir.
Can I just say that? Oh wait, sorry.
For shits and giggles, is there the possibility Mark Davis just pulls whatever dumb crap the Raiders do and selects Ty Simpson?
No, because Tom Brady
No,
is
Okay. Because I'm like, we know what the Raiders tend to do in drafts sometimes, and that is draft. Like, we all remember Cleveland Farrell at 4.
I actually did like Cleveland Farrell coming out of school, to be fair, but
I'm not shitting on the guy, but like the pick at the time was
no,
questionable.
it didn't work out. Yeah, it did not
Can I
work
say that Ruben Bain looks a lot better than Arvell Reese? Also, like,
So, yeah. Let's have that discussion really quickly.
I'm
The
sure you saw
Ruben
that video.
Bain,
I've seen that video.
the Ruben Bain T-Rex arm thing is a little overblown, I think. That being said, Arvell Reese, I think I would take him over Ruben Bain.
Okay.
I do think, though, Ruben Bain is a better prospect than Sonny Styles, David Bailey, all those
There's
guys.
a lot of mock drafts that have David Bailey in like the top 3.
Yeah,
So David Bailey David Bailey is the current favorite to go number 2 to the Jets. We were having this discussion a little earlier, Tyler, me and Jared, before you hopped on the call, and I think the reason is because David Bailey is a safer pick. He is a straight up pass rushing specialist, not good against the run, but for a defense that needs to generate turnovers like the Jets do under a head coach that is probably a dead man walking and going to get fired after last year. He needs this defense to generate turnovers to be like, hey, ownership, see, I'm doing something here. Now it begs the question, are we doing a predictive mock or are we doing what we would do? And who wants to pick for the Jets? Well, actually, hold on. Let me figure out this rotation.
We got to figure out like, how would I get to be 13? Because
I think it would have to be me, and then Jared would go second, and then Tyler would go third. I think that's what it would have to be.
Okay, so Jared has the Jets right now?
No, I would have the Jets, and then Jared would have the Cardinals. I think. Right? Let me see this.
That's what you said, but I don't think it would go because Tyler would have to go from like 4, 7, 10. Actually, yeah, he gets to 13.
7.
He gets to 13. Tyler would have to go
and
third.
then Jared, I guess it just boils down to like you'll get the Chargers pick regardless when we get there, whatever order we go in. Do you want to be the Jets or the Cardinals here, and then we'll go from there?
Let me see. I'll be the Cardinals.
Okay. So basically I have to set the tone of the draft right now with the Jets at number 2. Do you guys want me to do what I would do, or do you want me to do what I think is going to happen?
I would
Is my
argue.
question.
I will say what you think is going to happen.
Okay, I think that David Bailey is going to be the pick here, and I do think that that is going to be a mistake. I think that Arvell Reese is probably the best edge rusher in this draft class. He's an absolute freak. He reminds me of Micah Parsons, a guy that came out of school and was an in between type of player. Could he play linebacker? Could he be an edge rusher? Either way, he's going to be really good at what he does, and that's what Micah was. David Bailey, if he's the pick to the Jets, it is what it is. I guess that's what I think is going to happen. That's what the odds say, according to Vegas Insider and all those other sites that have that kind of odds set. Weirdly enough, I only see odds for the top 5 picks. After that, it's free game. I don't have anything. So David Bailey's my pick at 2. Not what I would do, but that is what I think is going to happen. I could tell you guys what the odds say for the top 5 picks if you'd like, but if you don't want that, then I don't have to. Cardinals on the clock, Jared.
All right. Well, I think the Cardinals need a lot of help, but obviously, I don't think they're going to go Ty Simpson at 3, obviously, as funny as that would be.
Yeah.
Man, Arvell Reese would be a great pick here. I mean, they could, but I know I've seen a lot of people pick Jeremiah Love.
To the Cardinals?
To the Cardinals?
I think I saw some mock drafts say Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals.
It's not even a need for them.
I know.
I don't know if they would.
I swear I saw a mock draft that said Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals. I know I did.
They got the linebacker on there, though. Couple good linebackers.
Did they not? I thought they signed. Oh, they I don't think, Jared, they have James Conner still, and they brought in Tyler Algier. So
that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
I
forgot they brought over your op. I forgot.
Well, he's not my op anymore. Now that he's on the Cardinals, I think that he's actually.
Brian Robinson Jr. is going to be your op because you're going to think it's Bijan, but it's him.
I'm a big Brian Robinson fan. I like Brian Robinson. Okay?
Just don't take away the red zone touches. Just don't take the red zone touches.
Brian Robinson's not as good as Tyler Algier, though. That's the thing. Like, Algier was good enough to where he could take carries away, and he's probably gonna overtake James Conner at some point. But that's besides the point.
Then
you got Arvell Reese here, Jared.
Arvell Reese would.
Sonny Styles
would be my.
And if you want to go tackle, Francis Mauanoa is also a very good player.
I think Arvell Reese is the pick here. It's just if you fall, you might as well take him. He's the best player available, and it's a need. So that's just a win-win.
Yeah. Top 3, pretty. Arvell Reese is he is the odds-on favorite to go number 3 right now. And then after that, the Titans on the clock here. Jeremiah Love available. They could also go lineman.
Makes the most sense. That's their first need. I mean,
but they have Tony Pollard still, don't they?
They do, but he's not like.
Yeah, I know, but. And I mean, I said Jeremiah Love for the Cardinals because of James Conner's injury history. That's why I also said.
Yeah, but the fact that it says the first need is the running back, like, I feel like they'll probably go Jeremiah Love.
I would argue they need lineman help for Cam Ward to keep him alive.
They do need lineman help, though. Yeah. Who's the first lineman off the board?
Probably
the first tackle off the board would be Mauanoa. The problem with this is Mauanoa is he's going to be a right tackle in the league, and they at least think that J.C. Latham is going to be their guy. I don't know if I think that. And I guess Mauanoa could convert to a guard here. I think that, yeah, you're right. Tony Pollard is there, but after that, they didn't bring anybody else in to kind of shore up that running back room, and we know Tony Pollard's not that great. Jeremiah Love is the odds favorite currently to go, but again, I struggle with taking a running back this high. I do think it's reasonable to do it. I think it's a real possibility that they do it because the most success they've ever had was with Derrick Henry, right? And that's kind of like
True.
the direction it seems they want to go. Sonny Styles an option, Ruben Bain an option. They did Robert Saleh is the new head coach, and he does like having multiple pass rushers
They could probably get
in
a
there.
center like somewhere in the next round or something.
They won't. There's no interior offensive lineman worth taking here at 4,
Yeah.
unless you want to go that guard from Penn
Gotta
State, which
go Love. I think that's the choice. I know Pollard's there and everything, but it's their number one need.
okay.
What do most mocks have for the Titans?
The odds have Jeremiah Love as
Okay.
the pick. For the Giants, a lot of different ways I can go here. Dexter Lawrence recently requested a trade. This is a very poor defensive tackle class, so I'm not thinking of like taking Caden McDonald here. I do think that maybe later on we could consider the Giants, and I don't think we're going to do trades this mock draft, but could the Giants trade back up and take a defensive tackle later in the round? They kind of already did that last year with Jackson Dart, right? So I don't think they're going to do it this year. A couple different ways. The offensive line's obviously a need. I think every year they could just draft a lineman. Their offensive line's not very good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Sonny Styles. If we're going predictive, then Sonny Styles is the odds favorite to be the pick. And with Harbaugh there, we've never really seen Harbaugh run a draft, but the two players I would really consider there for the Giants are Sonny Styles, also Caleb Downs, because his defense has benefited from having both Roquan Smith at linebacker, and he knows the value of that.
And Kyle Hamilton.
He also knows the value. He also knows the value of Kyle Hamilton at safety. So I would consider both of those. Linebackers a need for them, safeties a need for them. I'm going to go Sonny Styles here. And the top linebacker prospect, like actual linebacker prospect, because Arvell Reese is going to be an edge rusher, is off the board. So, Jared, you're on the clock here with the Browns at 6.
I'm not wasting any time. Give me Carnell Tate.
Okay, wow. That might be the first little mini shakeup of the draft here.
Evan,
sure.
if you're watching, you're welcome. Now stop saying Bam Adebayo every time you throw something. Bastard.
Yeah, Carnell Tate's a great player. I could see Francis Malinois going as well here, or Caleb Downs, the Ohio-Cleveland connection, right?
That's why he wants him to, because of Ohio State. He loves Ohio State. So
yeah, Carnell Tate. Yeah, good pick. Tyler, you have the Commanders here. Obviously, they would have liked Jeremiah Love to fall to them. That's not an option. But they do need all the help on the defensive line. They could go Caleb Downs at safety here.
They need wide receiver help too. That'd be kind of reaching for.
Well, we already know where Mekhi Lemon is going, so
yeah,
I don't want to.
I'm not doing that.
I just don't, also I don't think that he'll go like right there. It's a little early.
They need D line help. I mean, that's kind of.
They did get Owe. The Commanders did get Owe this offseason.
Yeah.
Be a nice little 1-2 punch there.
Yeah.
You know, Bain and.
They could go Downs. They need a safety.
Yeah, they could go. Yeah, Caleb Downs would be a good option there too. Okay.
I think I'll go Caleb Downs.
Okay. I like the pick. Caleb Downs might be the best player in this draft class, just overall. But the problem is, he's a safety, and that value, tends to go down a little bit. But I like the pick. Defensive coach, right?
Yep.
Saints on the board here at 8. I think they would really like to have Jeremiah Love fall to them.
Even though they got who they get?
They did try. They signed Etienne, right? Or
yes.
Achen now is how we're pronouncing his name.
Really?
Which is funny because there's Devon A-Chain.
Yeah,
Maybe
like he said that his last name is pronounced.
Travis.
Look it up. It's really strange. But
Yeah, he
anyways,
said like Asian or something.
yeah. Okay, so I could go Makai Lemon here. Wide receivers a need for sure. Couple guys across the defensive line. I am looking at Ruben Bain here. That's about it. The Saints really would have liked to see Sonny Styles fall to them. If I'm the Saints GM, I'd like Sonny Styles, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to stop the slide for Ruben Bain, and I'm going to go ahead and take Ruben Bain here at number 8 overall. There's still a chance Ruben Bain goes number 2, and all of this draft process has just been a big smokescreen. When it all began, Bain was, the number 2 guy coming off the board, but now he's kind of slid down.
That video, man, I'm telling you, he looked a lot better.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. This draft is very weird, and I think that what I've noticed is all the years we've done this, every single mock draft I've seen, like in past years, people have been like, "Wow, this is never gonna happen," blah blah blah, and now people are like, "This draft is so unpredictable, it could happen," and they're not like trashing each other's mock drafts anymore, which is kind of nice actually.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so Ruben Bain's gonna be my pick at 8 for the Saints, and the Chiefs are very upset because they would have liked to get an edge rusher next to Chris Jones. Wide receiver in need, obviously they could use a corner or a safety here.
There you go. Those two are the next right there. Yeah.
So
Also,
Depends,
I would argue, I think
corner or
offensive
safety.
line's also a need for them. By the way, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I
Be
get the
so real right now.
I get the
The picks for the Chiefs.
Be fair.
All right.
He's like Bronny James.
Probably.
Just go way down and just pick some name.
All right.
It's not what we're doing.
I'm looking at the depth chart right now. Like one.
Reminder: this offseason, they did trade their top corner to the Rams.
They
did.
did. They traded Tyrann Mathieu.
Delane is said to be really good.
Not Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
McDuffie.
Trent McDuffie. Yeah.
Did I say Tyrann
Delane's
Mathieu?
there. You did say Tyrann.
God damn it, man.
It's okay. Delane's there. I like both the corners, obviously. McCoy, I think McCoy's the better guy. He has injury risk, so it's like, which one do you want to take kind of thing,
I think.
Or
Oh, man.
do you go tackle, or do you take a wide receiver, I guess?
Well, I don't know if we know
Rice
if.
is gonna get in trouble, though.
Yeah, shocker, NFL. Man, don't even punish the Chiefs whatsoever. I'm now looking. Apparently, Jake Hayner's on the roster. I'm just now looking at their roster. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how to feel about that.
You posted that like a while ago.
Well, now it's no dogs. No.
Man, looking at
That defensive back room is rough, huh? You're looking at their roster right now.
their tackle depth is rough, bro. That's what I'm looking at.
Hey, Mauano is there.
That's true.
I'm surprised he's fallen this far, but that's just how it goes in a mock.
These bastards got Alohi Gilman, bastard traitor. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm gonna hate this Chiefs team next year, dude. Oh my, I just know this next season I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it. Oh, I give me Manoa. I think they have to protect Patrick because of that injury. They have to.
Yeah. They have other needs, obviously, but they also have another first-round pick. They can address something there, right? So I do like the Manoa pick. Okay, the Bengals now. On the clock here. Might be a little early for Theinman, to be honest with you, in my opinion. But safety's a need. Yep. Offensive line's always a need. Even if tackle ain't on here, it's a need for them. They would have liked Sonny Styles as well. Did they just do the funniest thing ever and take another wide receiver or Kenyon Sadiq, and they're just like, we're just gonna score 50.
No,
Why do I feel like
they
this
wouldn't.
is the Ione landing spot? Why do I feel like this is it right here?
I own it. It could be for sure.
I've seen that definitely in a couple mock drafts. Yeah.
They could go guard for sure.
I am accepting the fact
don't
he's
think-
not falling to 22 unless we trade it up, but we
No, he's
got
not.
like
He's
we
gonna-
got like nothing to trade up with.
Can I give you a hot take? He might go 4 to the Titans.
Oh,
Like, if
God.
they wanna-
yeah, I saw that also.
If they want to actually build a football team the correct way, he could go 4. He's really good, and I know that he's a guard, so people are going to be like, "We drafted a guard at 4 overall." Like, stop,
Guys,
That's just the right thing to
let
do.
me tell you, let me tell you something, as John Bernthal would say. Interior is important because I've had to watch my QB get mercilessly killed all 6 seasons of his career without a proper
Yes.
interior.
Yep. What are you thinking about here, Tyler?
Honestly, I would agree with him. I feel like with the Ione, like they need a guard.
Okay.
I always go with like first need really.
Am I sending it? Do I send it in? Yes? Or
Me
when
or
I
Jared?
It's you. I picked the Chiefs.
No, it's your pick, brother.
Oh yeah, then yeah.
Okay. I like that a lot. I haven't had a mock do that. Okay, the Dolphins now. I could go receiver. The fact that Mansour Delane is here is kind of like insane to me.
Kind of crazy. Yeah, I really thought he would go to like the Chiefs.
I could also go Spencer Fano. I just think that the thing about Fanu is he could play every position on the offensive line, so kind of just plug and play him where you need to. And honestly, I think I'm going to do that because this is actually a really good tackle class. There's a lot of good tackles. And I'm going to get one of the top ones. For the Dolphins, they have another first round pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one from Denver. So I'm going to wait on a corner or a receiver, and I'm going to get a guard or a tackle here. And I think I made your job really easy here for the Cowboys, Jared.
Yeah,
I think that
Mansour Delane is the pick. Like it's not even a question. My boss will be happy. He's a Cowboys fan.
there's 2 players that the Cowboys have really made it known that they want in this draft, which I think is really weird by Jerry Jones, and that is Reuben Bain or Mansour Delane. And he does this every year where he is like, I love these players, and then he drives up the price for them and they always get picked before them. We'll see if Delane is there at 12. Okay. Am I just sending it in, Tyler, because we've talked about this so much?
You already know.
Mr. Van Dyke, get ready to love this USC Trojan, buddy.
Yeah, it's kind of a chalk pick at this point, but with the Puka stuff, and then there's like weird Devontae Adams
Yeah.
trade rumors. You're kind of going all in this year, and this is going to be it, I would think, for the Stafford, whatever you want to call it.
I agree.
Get ready to learn Drew Aller in round 4, my friend.
For real though.
He's actually he could be good actually, but
His
kind of
mind, like his football mind's really good. I heard like he.
yeah,
he's
kind
a
of
very
Drew
smart
Aller
guy.
might be like my guy from the
Some
QBs this year, like the late guy that I
I
have a
have
thing
this
for,
feeling like after Stafford retires, as soon as the opportunity arises, they're gonna try to get Joe Burrow.
Yeah, probably, and just ruin football for the rest of us.
Yeah, we need a salary cap or something in the NFL, man. Like this isn't fair.
Okay. I think we're confusing sports now. The Ravens. I have the Ravens here at 14.
This would be the
And
Ione
the
spot if
board-
he falls that far.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say the board has not fallen very kind for them. I think this is Ione's floor I think this is like the latest he would go is a 14 to the Ravens. And that's kind of what I've been doing here. Linebacker is a need. I don't think CJ Allen is a first round pick. I don't think he's a first round talent. I'm not really high on him. I really like Jacob Rodriguez out of Texas Tech. Now the problem is nobody else does for some reason. And I don't know if I have the balls to take him here at 14 overall. But when you guys get a chance, please look into Jacob Rodriguez. I go to wide receiver. Jordan Tyson has injury history. Not really my thing. New regime, they would go with the safe pick.
Jordan Tyson is
I'm
really
actually
good. Yeah, he does have injury history.
So I'm gonna screw over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I'm gonna go Kenyon Sadiq here for the Ravens. They lost Isaiah Likely
Oh, that's right.
and Mark Andrews. Might be in the last year of his career, essentially, like a Travis Kelce. They get their tight end weapon of the future, and Kenyon Sadiq is basically just a wide receiver, anyways. He is just labeled as a tight end in this offense. So,
Hey man, let's not forget.
maybe
Let's not forget they also lost the GOAT Charlie Kolar to my Chargers, man. Let's not forget that.
I don't even know who that is.
Me neither,
Bro.
I still don't know who that is.
Who is that? The Bucks here is
He's a blocking tight end, bro. He doesn't even like.
Yeah. Okay. Jared, you have the Bucks here. My Bucks.
Oh, lovely.
Please don't take CJ Allen.
I love the Sadiq pick though.
Oh,
After
yeah.
likely
So,
leaving,
you know, let's just keep the trend and go. Let's double down on wide receiver. I'm kidding. We're not gonna do that. Even though Mike Evans is gone, I mean, it's an interesting take because but you already got what is it? The one from Washington a couple years ago.
True.
And you got Egbuka now. And you still got Godwin, so and you had some guys still, so I don't think they need receiver.
Hakeem Mezor would be interesting.
Yeah.
Hakeem Mezor, he's just old, which is why people are like, he's going to be a 25-year-old rookie, but he's just dominant, man. He was so good for Miami.
He was.
Obviously, tight end's gone. For the interior offensive line, I don't think you're taking Pregnon here. That's probably a Chargers pick later, in my opinion, at least. For linebacker, I'm not taking CJ Allen. I'm just not, but you can if you want. I'm more of a Jacob Rodriguez kind of guy.
I want you to sit helplessly
And an edge rusher
in your chair when I choose CJ Allen. I'm kidding. Helplessly watch as I choose a player you do not like as a first round pick.
Keldrick Falk.
I mean,
I
feel like that's
Kedrick Falk, Adim Mesidor. Those two are both really good players.
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go with Mesidor here. Honestly,
I think that works because the Bucks seem like they're a team that wants to win now and make a playoff push. And last season was a massive disappointment.
yeah.
So you're not really getting, project picks or whatever you want to call them, I guess. Okay, Jets back on the clock. Tyler, with the first pick, the Jets took an edge rusher off the board, David Bailey. They come back, and they could go Ty Simpson, I guess, if they want to, hate themselves. And then
somebody take Ty Simpson in the first round so I can laugh.
If I have the Steelers pick, I'm not doing it. Yeah, no one needs a quarterback that bad. I'd rather.
That's right.
I'd rather run it with Geno.
Smith is going to take us to the promised land, guys. Let's remember that.
Wide receiver or corner
off the board. It'd be Tyson.
You could go McCoy or Jordan Tyson here.
Yeah.
We talked about Aaron Glenn
having
to make the defense like the next best thing since sliced bread. So I mean,
I think Jamal McCoy is good. It would have been nice if they would have kept Sauce and kept building on their secondary.
They do need a Sauce Gardner replacement. That's true.
They do.
Will they soon need a Garrett Wilson replacement? ?
Probably. What do
I
you
think
lean
I'll go
into?
Jamon.
Yeah. I think Jermad's my number one corner in this draft. I think that you worry about the injury stuff, obviously, but if that was thrown out the window, and I think with the modern athlete, you kind of, I don't know if you can throw it out the window, but like, you know, I don't know. I think Jermad is I think he might be a top 10 pick. And the fact that we're getting him here at 16 is crazy. Okay. Lions on the clock here. My Detroit Lions, my hometown Detroit Lions currently. Monroe Freeling is here. I think Jacob Rodriguez to the Lions makes a lot of sense as well for if we're going linebacker. There's no defensive tackles I'm taking here. I'm not taking Katie McDonald here. I guess you can maybe talk me into Keldrick Folk or like Blake Miller. I guess the question is, do we want to go? What are we looking at for Blake Miller?
315. Damn.
I think I'm going to go Monroe Freeling just because I feel like Dan Campbell
Makes more
will
sense.
prefer the rawness and like the overall profile of Freeling being just a massive human being, 6'7", 315, and he's younger. I feel like he can develop into a good tackle for them. Vikings on the clock now. Probably the floor for Jeremiah Love if people are, not taking a running back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could, I guess.
I think I'm just going to take best player available and go Dylan Thieneman here.
This is one of the more popular picks I've seen from other mocks is Thieneman going to go in there. Carolina. Tyler. Wide receiver need. I have mocked Kenyon Sadiq here in previous mock drafts for fun, but he's not available right now.
They pair up an Arizona and an ASU wide receiver together.
I guess
awesome.
Jordan Tyson's on the board. A lot of people like Omar Cooper as well,
Omar Cooper too. Yeah.
And then even Denzel Boston. They're just all different types of receiver,
So they have Tet, who's kind of like a tall receiver, but can also
So you're not going Denzel Boston. You're not.
So I don't think you're going Denzel. Yeah. Omar Cooper's kind of like him. He's a similar like build, and he like gets up and.
Yeah, he's 6 foot. He's.
But.
And Tyson is 6'2".
Yeah.
But
that's tough.
I don't think it really matters.
I love Jordan Tyson. I think they're going Jordan Tyson.
Okay. Jordan Tyson to Carolina.
And now you
then
get
Dallas is
Jerry.
back.
Jerry, what is Jerry thinking here, Rye? What was he thinking?
Well, if I'm being honest, Jerry is probably thinking I can add a Georgia linebacker to my defense, to pair with Mansour Delane, right? So we drafted corner for the Cowboys earlier. That takes care of one of our needs. CJ Allen is here. I just don't really think I don't like CJ Allen all that much. I guess you can talk me into Caden McDonald here. You could talk me into a lot of different players.
We're going on what we think is gonna happen.
Yeah. What do we?
You may not like him, but they might.
And that's more enjoyable for us that we get to watch the Cowboys. If he.
The problem is he's just not. He's not good in coverage, man. He's just not that's like my main thing for linebackers is just he's not.
You got to be kind of good, yeah.
Like he's not good. Like I guess he can develop that, right? But I guess the way the board is fallen, like I'm not. Like honestly, I'd like to trade down at this point, but that's not going to happen. So I guess I'll just take CJ Allen. I don't like it, but. And then I guess Jared, you could either go back-to-back picks, or Tyler, you can jump in here, and then Jared will get the Chargers. What do you guys think?
Tyler can go.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm on.
So, I mean, I guess you could go Ty Simpson here, but I think Aaron Rodgers is probably going to be the quarterback.
Yeah, I think so too.
Offensive
next
line
running
help.
back?
Blake Miller's very good.
Blake Miller. They do need offensive line.
Caden Proctor, but
Caden
he
Proctor.
profiles more as a guard. And spoiler alert, I'm going to recommend Caden Proctor to the Chargers as one of my for Jared, but he might not go that way because there's a safety on the board, and the Chargers do need safety help. Emmanuel McNeil Warren's really good, so I don't know.
Who's the next running back? Probably a long time, huh?
Us, probably.
Jadarian Price.
Oh my gosh! Of course, the 2 Notre Dame running backs.
Yeah.
The board
Can
really falls off.
I propose
after.
something?
They had a great
Jadarian
duo.
Price at pick 32 to Seattle. I would just like to throw that out
Oh,
there.
yeah, that wouldn't be too
They
bad.
did not have
It's got Halani.
Charbonnet's not going to be ready until next. Charbonnet's not going to be ready till like mid-season, and Kenneth Walker's gone, and they did not sign anybody. So I think that they're
George Halani's really he is actually good. Like he was really good in preseason last year.
I mean, I think the combination of them two, him and Jadarian Price, would be interesting for Seattle.
It would be.
And
Yeah.
they have to be able to move the chains, running the ball. That offense does not work with. Anyways, way ahead of ourselves here.
So with the Steelers, then probably I'm going Blake Miller. I guess. Yeah.
I think that's the right pick. Blake Miller's a really good player. The offensive line is very good in this draft class. And
That's
Jared,
big.
now you're on the clock here. I'm not sure wide receiver is a need for y'all. I don't think it is.
Well, I mean, they just saw how Greg Roman ran the offense, and they're just assuming we need a wide receiver. We don't. Now, if we
You don't. You have a lot of young
if we were to trade Quentin Johnston during the draft, I would understand, but it's just not the pick for me. It's just not. I would.
No.
You say it's a
He got
wide
a little
receiver.
bit of a breakout
You-
year at the start of the
yeah.
year, though, so I think they'll probably keep him.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, I mean, if you said it's a deep wide receiver class, I could see them taking a chance on one later, like day 3
Yeah.
maybe, but
Yeah.
not here.
There's the Chargers.
You
You're
know, line
gonna.
help.
I know you're gonna
and
want
safety.
offensive line help. If you're gonna go that way, I would recommend Caden Proctor or even Max. I can't pronounce his last name out of Arizona State. This guy, he's really raw,
Yeah,
but
not
he's
sure.
absolutely the type of player that Harbaugh would like. He could, slide into guard if you need him to. I guess, which is also, he doesn't want to play guard though.
Oh, well, that's
I
a
would
turn
also
off for
recommend
me. That is a turnoff.
Emmanuel Pregnon. I know that the ADP is not there, but I've told you what I think about him. He's incredible. 98th percentile run blocking. Pregnon is really interesting for me, for you guys. I like Christian Miller. I like Caden McDonald if you want to go defensive tackle. Emmanuel McNeil Warren there is.
I've seen a couple defensive tackles and edges mocked to us.
That's the thing. They don't have edge rusher as a need. After next season, it's going to be a big need.
Yeah.
And the Chargers love to do a 3-man rotation at edge rusher. So you could also consider drafting an edge rusher here. A lot of good. I mean, these three are good. Zion Young is fun. I know it's a little later, but it just kind of depends on what you're thinking here for edge rusher.
I get what you're saying. I just, when I see Emmanuel McNeil Warren, and then I think, oh, Derwin's gonna want to get paid soon, but he's now in his 30s.
I mean, you can run a three safety sets.
Well, no. My question is, are they gonna let Derwin possibly walk after his contract's up? I don't know if that's this year. This is the last year of that contract, or if he still has another one. So I think
I mean, it's the same thing with Khalil Mack, right?
yeah.
Same thing with Khalil Mack at edge rusher. So it's kind of up to you.
As much as I'd love a guard, I know I said Ione was the one I want, but it's just not going to happen because I can't have nice things.
He's just a good player. Caden Proctor's a guard. He's labeled as a tackle. There's a guard right here for you if you want a guard. But Caden Proctor's a guard.
Just
He's going to be a guard.
just give me Caden
I think you should go
Proctor.
him.
Just give me Caden
Yeah.
Proctor.
I wouldn't be upset about it. That's a
I'm
massive human being. Look at this guy.
I'm not
Holy
hating
crap,
I'm
bro.
not hating the pick. I'm just feel like I'm going to be hating this season because last year was our shot and God said fuck you. So
Yeah, we're so back. We're so
That
back.
dude is huge, bro. Oh my gosh.
Caden Proctor's a good player. He's going to be a good guard.
ladies and gentlemen,
okay.
I want you to pray for me this season. I am going to be going through it.
They need an
Okay,
edge, so
I have I have the Eagles now. I could go. One fun thing to do would go Denzel Boston, and he's my AJ Brown replacement, right? That'd be a fun thing, I think, and just trade AJ Brown somewhere.
Yeah, trade him to the
as far as the
trade
offensive
him to
line
the
is concerned,
to the frickin' Raiders, man. That'd be so great, man.
it would be. Couple offensive linemen here if I want to go that direction. Edge rusher, safety. I actually do think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to be a little fun with it. And I'm going to go Denzel Boston. And I'm going to predict an A.J. Brown trade at some point. Maybe on draft night. Who knows? And Denzel Boston is my new X receiver. Tyler, you're back on the clock with the Browns now. If we continue that rotation. Earlier, what did we do with the Browns?
We did Carnell Tate.
Carnell Tate. Yeah, so
they got the
offensive
receiver
line,
need
Need a
already
lineman
addressed.
now.
Okay.
They
They need a quarterback. They need a lineman. I guess it'd have to be I'm not sure.
Max from Arizona State.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know how to say his last name. I'll learn by draft night. He's a good player. Very raw, developmental, but very fun. What I've seen for him is go to the Niners, and when Trent Williams eventually, calls it quits, he'll be right there and waiting. So, but I guess that's not going to happen this mock draft. The Bears now, Jared. They could use an edge rusher. They could go interior offensive line. There's not a center you'd take here. I've seen Keldrick Falk mock to them. Emmanuel McNeil-Warren is here.
I just know that if he were to fall this far, he's going either one of these next two picks. So
well, that's what I'm saying. If you're not going to take Emmanuel McNeil-Warren now,
the Bills
I'm going to take him with the
Bills
will. So it's kind of up to you. What's a bigger need, edge rusher, or do you want to go Keldrick Falk or McNeil-Warren? That's your option. So.
I feel like either Falk or McNeil-Warren are going these next two picks. I think
Christ, he's tall, man.
6'6", 285.
6'6". Why are you playing? Go play tight end, dude. What are you doing?
Give me I'll take Kedrick Falk.
Okay, that makes my next pick easy. I'll go McNeil-Warren. I know they re-signed Damar Hamlin, but if we can put aside the
stalwart star,
that's what I'm saying. If we can put aside what happened to Damar Hamlin, he's just not that good of a
no, I'm talking about McNeil-Warren right now. McNeil-Warren will be your star safety and whatnot.
Yeah,
that'll anchor the secondary.
All right, Tyler, you have the Niners here on the clock. Offensive line, edge rusher is a need. All the safeties that are worth taking is off the board. If we want to go, Caleb Lomu's there. Pretty good player. Edge rusher. There's a couple of them. Maybe you go wide receiver because they never have healthy ones. I don't know.
They don't even have that as a need. I'm surprised. Well,
yeah. It's at this point you're just looking for value.
Yeah. Edge-wise,
Hood is still here, man. Can I tell y'all about Colton Hood? Holy, Colton Hood is so good, and he's going to be a first-round pick. I don't know about Avery and Terrell, but they're both okay.
They're on the same team.
No, they're not. No, Clemson.
Oh wait, that was Tennessee.
That's Tennessee.
Yeah. Okay, I saw the
You
Yeah,
saw orange
either way.
and went the same thing.
There's
Actually,
3 of those like orange paws, and we're going through from Clemson. Like,
you know what's crazy? McCoy didn't play this season. If they almost had Gerard
oh
McCoy
yeah.
and Colton Hood, Tennessee, that would have been nasty. Anyways, um,
Dang. Probably go Cassius Howell. Or what's the next safety?
I don't think there's a safety that they would. Yeah, no safety.
Yeah,
Wow.
no. Okay.
You could go. There are tackles. Lomu's here. He's kind of like after him. There's a huge drop off. He could slide inside the guard as well, though. That's the good thing about him. Very versatile. So he can kind of play whenever the Niners have injury. He can move in, or you could go edge rusher. You know, Cassius Howell, T.J. Parker are both here. Zion
I think
Young.
I'll go Cassius Howell.
Okay. Cassius Howell. Okay. Do I have the Texans here? Do I have the Texans?
I
or do you
have the Texans. I have these.
Okay.
I have these bastards.
Okay. So you're probably looking at Caden McDonald or Emmanuel Prognon or Caleb Lomu. Offensive line or defensive line, brother?
Well, if you're gonna make C.J. Stroud prove it for him to for him to get a contract, because they did pick up his 5th-year option, but I feel like you need to address the interior, so just give me freaking Pregnon.
Okay. I like the pick. Now I'm back with the Chiefs, right? I know you do. The Chiefs went offensive line at pick 9, and now honestly, I think this board has really worked out for them.
They got a Mark Cooper.
No, I'm gonna go Colton Hood. I'm gonna go Colton Hood here. I think he's the next best corner off the board. I think he can go a lot higher than this. He's a athletic freak at corner, and I think that the Chiefs would jump at the chance to develop him, and they develop corners better than any other team in the NFL. So I'm going to take Colton Hood there.
Okay. Yeah.
Dolphins here. What did we do earlier with them? We took Spencer Fanu at tackle. They would have liked Colton Hood to fall here. They could go receiver. They could go corner. We addressed the offensive line issues. I don't know which one of you is up now.
It's you, or no, it's Tyler. I think.
No, he just went Colton.
I just
Tyler.
Colton Hood.
Yeah, it's Tyler.
There's also Casey Concepcion. He's very fun.
I think they go Omar Cooper here.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a really good player.
Casey Concepcion is a crazy, like, freak wide receiver, too.
Well, I would consider Casey Concepcion to the Patriots. Obviously, they lost Diggs. They need somebody to make plays. I don't know who the receivers are on their roster, like, at this point. Is it just Mac Hollins? Like, is that guy still around? I hate that guy.
They have Booty.
And what's his name? They got Booty.
Keyshawn Booty. They have Keyshawn Booty. He's good.
And that other dude that was starting to do really well too. I forget his name.
They don't have like a number one.
Mario Douglas.
And Casey Concepcion's on the board. They could go Caden McDonald or edge rusher.
As much as
Christian Miller.
Seriously.
They could go tackle. Caleb Lomu's here. You know.
As much as I seriously hate picking for the ops that have terrorized me for the last like 10 years, I will roll with probably Caden McDonald. I think they'll go with Caden McDonald here.
Okay, and which means we wrap it up at the first round. I could go Jadarian Price here. For these guys, that's kind of like the only need they have. So to fill that need, I'm going to go Jadarian Price, and that'll wrap up our mock draft. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get the ad out the way. Here is, part of the first round mock draft. And we scroll down, see the rest of it. There it is, yeah. I like it. No Jacob Rodriguez. That makes me upset. He should be there instead of C.J. Allen. Jacob Rodriguez should be the 20th pick. I'm going to be real. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jared, I'll make sure to send you this screenshot here if you want to use it for the thumbnail, but maybe not because it kind of spoils it. It's up to you. Or you could like black out the names or something. I have no idea.
Also, salute to the WNBA because they just did their draft tonight as well.
Nice.
Downloaded.
All right.
All right. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to the NFL draft and our reactions to that. We'll be talking NBA playoffs as they go on. And yeah, that's kind of what's coming up for us. And then we're going to get into more baseball season and some NFL season preview stuff as well.
Yeah. When we do our draft reaction episode, we'll probably give our we'll give an April update of MLB, how we think some teams are doing and whatnot. Even though it'll still be a small sample size, I'd like to go month by month. So, yeah, and then who knows, our Lakers might be dead by then. So,
Well, probably.
Yep.
Probably.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for this episode. Ryan, Tyler, and Jared, time of possession. We will see you guys in the next one.